So again, I'd like to welcome everyone to our advanced training for today, which will be covering PvP, or player versus player games. So again, some more games you can take advantage of, and I hope you all enjoyed today's session. I'm going to go ahead and read our disclaimer before we get started. The WildTech DC Senior iPad program, its owners and presenters offer technical assistance, virtual health, well-being information designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on the information in any applications or topics made by WildTech, including but not limited to mobile device applications and any social media pages maintained by WildTech, its owners, or presenters as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, treatment, or legal advice. Thank you so much for letting me read the disclaimer. If you cannot see me, hear me, see the screen, please let me know in the chat, and I would really appreciate that. Keep our meetings organized, have some kind of etiquette, the drill, you all. You can find the raise hand feature in the toolbar. If you ever have a question, comment, concern, anything you'd like to share during our Zoom sessions, we just ask that you raise your hand. You tap more at the top right, and then you tap on raise hand. So can I get everyone in Zoom to please raise their hand? So I know that you're here, that you're present, ready to learn. You have your pen and paper next to you to take some notes down. If you're able to, we'll love it. And yeah, so let's just make sure we all know how to utilize the raise hand feature. Again, anything you like to share, whether that be a question, comment, concern, etc., please raise your hand in Zoom. So we are at 11 hands. We have about 22 folks, so about half. So thank you so much already for those that have raised their hands. Your efforts are not unnoticed. Again, let's see if we can get to 15 hands. So again, for those that have not raised their hands, you can do that by tapping more at the top right and then raise hand. Any other takers? See a lot of folks. I know you've raised your hands before, just so that you know that you're here, present, and ready to learn. But I appreciate those now 14, 15. Thank you, Miss Geraldine. Appreciate that for being number 15. Really, yes. Thank you. Love it. So let's make sure, once the presenter or once, we call on you to lower your hand. In real life, you wouldn't keep your hand up, right? So let's make sure we all lower our hand. So can we all do that? At the bottom, it says your hand is raised, and then it says lower, and that's how you lower your hand. So I want everyone to do that, please. We still have 7 hands up. So let's all lower our hand. Again, at the bottom, it says your hand is raised. If your hand is still raised, and then it says lower. So let's make sure to lower our hands, okay? In addition to raising your hands, if you want to congratulate others or, just share literally a reaction, below raise hand, you'll see these preset emojis right here. So you can send a clap or a thumbs up, a heart, etc. But you can also choose any emoji that you like by hitting these 3 dots right here. And then you'll be able to choose any emoji that Apple has to offer by sliding with your finger through all the different options. So can I get everyone in Zoom to send a reaction? It could be one of ones that are right there, or you can choose a new one. Yes, whoever did the football one, Mr. Gary, love it. 12 o'clock, it's gonna be a lot of great discussion. Thank you for your star, Mr. Harold. One of my favorite emojis. A heart, thank you, Miss Gracie, appreciate that. And I don't know, Mr. Phillip, is that one a crying emoji or is that like a laughing crying emoji? Some people think that one's has a different meaning. So that one's a cool one. Thank you, Miss Doris Love. That one's a really cool one as well. And thank you all so much for sharing your reactions, just to make it a more immersive experience because we're all on Zoom together, right? Last but certainly not least, which many of you have done in the chat already, is to communicate in the chat. If you want to communicate non-verbally, you can share a greeting like a simple hello, good morning, Hope you had a great weekend. Happy Monday, etc. You know, you can ask your question in the chat. You can share your thoughts. Anything really that you would like in the chat. You can do that by, again, tapping more at the top right, and then by tapping chat. When you hit chat, make sure if you want to send it to everyone, it says send to everyone, but it will say tap here to chat. You type your message in, and then you send it using the blue triangle button on the right-hand side, okay? So I want everyone in Zoom to please send a chat. Again, if it says send to everyone, then you're sending to everyone. If it says send to whoever else, then it will say that. So just make sure to check that out before you send a message. So yeah, top of the day, good morning. Yeah, thank you. Oh, that's great to hear, Mr. Harold. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, good morning to everyone. Let me look outside really quick. Kind of cloudy, but still sunny outside. So kind of weather I like. Yeah, we got 6 chats since I read that. Yeah, hello, football fans. Yeah, peace and love. Good morning. Thank you. Let's make sure to utilize the chat, not just during today's session, but every Zoom session that we attend. Because look how fun it can be. You can send emojis. You can even send pictures by hitting the plus button next to tap here to chat, and you'll be able to hit photo and add a photo you have in your Photos app. So thank you all so much for utilizing the chat now and today and every day that you're on Zoom. So today we'll be covering what are PvP games. So just some simple information. And then we'll go straight into our apps for today. Match Masters, a matching game. Solitaire Social, so again, a PvP or player versus player version of Solitaire, and Word F, a word game. So all different kinds of games for many different types of things that folks like. So hopefully you like one or more of these apps that we'll be covering today. Last but not least, we'll be having our overview and discussion and talking about how playing these games with others can improve our daily lives. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. And again, please let me know if you cannot see me, hear me, or see the screen. Really appreciate that. So what are PvP games? So these games refer to player versus player games where players compete against each other rather than against computer-controlled opponents. These can include various genres such as battle royals, fighting games, and multiplayer, online battle areas or MOBAs. So one of the first examples of them is called Maze War, which came out in the 1970s. And you can see the display and the computer and how it looked, right? So this is how games used to look when computers and these devices started to come out. The 60s, sorry about that, Space War, 60s, 70s, you can even see that this is even earlier on, and it's on a circular screen, which is pretty cool, but it's all black and white, at least with, just in basically 1 decade or so, we got to color, which is pretty great. And then shooting to the 90s, we have this game called Quake. So as you can see, there's a lot of detail, it's very pixelated. So, the quality, if you think nowadays, it's but it's very retro. So I kind of like that. But as you can see, it's a way step up from this to this in 20 years, which I think is pretty neat. Going on to the 2000s, when computers really started to become an everyday use thing, you can see the even more level of detail, and you can see there's a like kind of like a chat area right here, like all these little displays, a map right here, and it looks pretty good for especially the 2000s, as a playing on the game. In the 2010s, 2020s, one of the most popular MOBAs that I even still play myself to this day is called League of Legends. So as you can see, again, you have this display, you have the terrain, the environment, you have the characters, So again, it's just improving with how, how it looks, again, the quality. Um, and then at more recent times, League of Legends is still here and it looks way better than this nowadays. But the main one that, especially in the 2010, late 2020s, and especially with COVID, is Fortnite. So if you ever heard, that term or that word, it's this game that's very popular. And look at the quality. Look at these trees. I mean, doesn't it look real, you all? Like in a way, you still have this map, but everything is just streamlined, and it just it looks really fun, and it really immerses yourself in the world. So just looking at the games that have come out since the 60s has really improved, and the quality has dramatically gone up. So hope you enjoyed that history. So, those were on, computers and such, but, there's still mobile variations, but mainly talking about the computer side. But now, when you go into our apps, we'll be talking about, what we can utilize today. So some benefits of playing player versus player games, benefits of playing against other people, is that improves your strategic thinking and enhances your hand-eye coordination. It fosters teamwork and communication skills. Every game is going to be different, so you're going to have to think of the best strategy to then, to win, right, or to advance in the game. A lot of these games, it involves hand-eye coordination, where you have to, be able to look and move your hands and kind of not multitask, but be able to fulfill many things at once. So it really enhances that in a way. It fosters teamwork, just like a sport. Sports are not too different than games, right? When you're playing with a team, or if you're playing, with one person or a team or others, it fosters that camaraderie and that teamwork that you have when you're playing with someone else. And communication skills, along with that teamwork, you have to be able to communicate with your teammates in a way, like if we're thinking about the sports analogy, to, have the best outcome for that particular game. So, on our iPad for these games, or mainly it's going to be this strategy, but there are many PvP games that involve, really communicating with others to be able to then win. It provides opportunities for social interaction and building a sense of community with other players. Some of the big games that we just talked about, they have these big followings on the internet, but also in real life, where they, talk about the game, and it really brings folks together, no matter what you look like, how you sound, whatever, as long as you enjoy that game together, that's one thing that you have in common. So it actually brings people together, kind of like when we talked about like board games or the tabletop games, the card games last week. It just brings folks together no matter who they are, right? And then last but not least, it offers, of course, a competitive environment sometimes that can help develop resilience and perseverance in the face of challenges. So, playing these games, it's not about winning or losing, because either way, when you win, great. When you lose, you learn something new. So that way you can then, win later on, or, you get something from it. All losses are not bad. We all have peaks and valleys in our life, right? So sometimes when we are down, we use that, and helps us, get stronger to then, do better afterwards, right? So again, here are some benefits of playing PvP games that are really go into what we are as humans. So I hope you all learned something new. We're going to go straight into our apps. Again, we're going to be playing Match Masters, Solitaire Social, and Word Up. So for these games, when we're able to, interact, and, I would love your help. So, we're going to have a lot of fun today. So I hope you all are able to take advantage of these apps as well. First up is Match Masters PvP Match 3. So it's a Match 3 game if you like Candy Crush, like those type of games. I know you like this one. You can play live with friends or against opponents from all over the world in a fun online turn-based Match 3 competition. Match Masters is free, and like all the apps that we cover in our advanced sessions, and has tons of exciting ways to play matching games. So just like before, or as we always do, if you want to download an app, you have to go to the app store. So I'm going to hit my home button and I am going to go to the app store on my device. And then I'm going to hit the search button at the bottom. And one cool trick is you don't even have to hit the bar at the top. If I just hit the search button again at the bottom right, you see the keyboard automatically comes up as well. So that's a great shortcut that I found a couple of days ago. So you're going to type in the type or name of app that you want. So because you already know the name, you're just going to type in the name, Match Masters PvP Match 3. You can either hit the enter on the keyboard or hit the result that you see. And look, it says Match Masters PvP Match 3. So this case, usually I have it downloaded, or I don't have it downloaded because we actually had done the session before. I had it downloaded before, but if you see this cloud icon, that just means you had deleted it and you can re-download it. But if you haven't had the app before, it'll say get, you input your information and make sure you follow the prompts to then be able to then download the app. So yeah, in the app store while it's downloading, as you can see the ratings, the kind of category it's in. So it's a puzzle game. Any events that are happening, like in-game events. Again, it's a match 3, so you can look at like some screenshots of what it looks like. Look, I love the colors. I think it's pretty neat. Yep, iPad, iPhone. So you can even look at what it looks like on the iPhone as well. And any updates. So the latest update was 5 days ago. So it just tells you any updates to the game that was made. So once it downloads, of course, it will appear on your home screen in the next available spot. So my next available spot, let's see, where did it go? One cool thing that you can do, it is on here, I'm just not sure where it is. If I swipe down, not from the top, but in the middle, I can access the spotlight. And then I can type in the name of the app. So look, Match Masters. And one cool thing you can do, I can hold it and then drag it to put it onto my home screen. So that's one thing you can do as well. You can add an icon to your screen just by doing that. So let's go into Match Masters and see what's going on. So because I had downloaded it again, hopefully you'll see as much of what you'll be seeing when you open the app. So again, it's just downloading. So again, some apps, it has to download some content. This one, it's done. So I'm gonna go to the settings and turn off the music. So again, at the top right is the menu button. Those 3 lines usually mean that on the iPad or, in general. And at the bottom is the different navigation bar where there are, of course, the different sets of what you can do. So the first one is the shop. You can purchase in-game currency if you'd like. Teams, this unlocks. So you have to play a certain amount of games to unlock this feature. Of course, the home is where you can start, playing. The events, these unlock again at a certain time. You can even play against others, by creating a room and by entering the other person's game code, which I think is pretty neat. Last but not least, there's these little stickers. So by playing the game, you get rewards as well. So let's go ahead and hit play. Nope, I don't need this power up. And then you see there are any boosters that you can play or that you play for each round. If you win, you get to keep the booster. If you lose the booster. So I'm just going to play it. That way you can all see how it is. Because there's not particularly a tutorial.
Round 1, your turn.
So again, it's a match 3. So so that way you can then advance or get points. If you do a match 4, that's even better. You'll get a power up that you see at the bottom left. I can make a row of 5 yellow.
Extra move!
And if you, every person gets 2 moves and then it goes on. But if you make a 4 row or a 5, you get an extra turn. So basically you have the time at the top, your turn. You see, I only have 1 move left because I did not make a 4. Let's see.
Opponent's turn.
Yep, so I did score a 14 for my round. And you see it says 0 out of 6 for the death on the left-hand side for me, and then it says 2 out of 6 for that power up, the rocket power up. So because they're doing red pieces, they're getting
Round 2, your
points
turn.
towards that power up. So I need to do blue ones to receive that one as well. And it doesn't cost a move. So they can, you know, be the reason why either you win or you lose. So let me see. I'm gonna make this move. I was trying to make the 4, but it actually made a move. But look, now I can do the red and make a 4.
Extra move!
And look, I get an extra move. Let's see. I don't see any more where I could do a +4, but I can add to my power up by doing this blue star right here.
Opponent's turn.
So again, you wait for your opponent. Again, we're playing against, you know, a real person, which I think is pretty neat. So you got to see their move.
Round
And you're
3,
playing on
your
the same
turn.
board, which I think
Booster
is pretty
ready.
neat. So look, I can activate my booster. First, let me see if there are any +4s before I do that. I don't see any, so let me use it. Look, it gets rid of the middle row. And look, it hit the power up, so I was able to use it as well. Let's see. What moves? Sometimes, you know, you have to keep going. Oh, look here at the top left, you see there's, I can make an L shape for the game.
Extra move!
That made a bounce,
Booster
right?
ready.
And look, I can activate my booster. So I have 1 left, but you see my score, I'm still going for my turn, which I think is pretty neat. Again, I can make this L shape right here.
Extra move!
So I get an extra move. And I can't, you know, well, I can, using these power-ups, these are free. Right here, the 2 default that they give you are free. So I'm gonna use it, the hammer, to make that go. You see I only have a couple minutes or seconds left. So let me get rid of as many
Opponent's turn.
gems as possible. Look at my score. I have 112 versus my opponent has 25. So they could have done a +4, but or a +1. You know,
Round
they did a
4,
row, but
your
they didn't do
turn.
that.
Booster ready.
Let's see. Any 4s, any 5s or Ls I can make. Nope. So I'll use my booster. You know, when you have it or able to activate it, you can't, you know, fill it up. So it's like you might as well use it so that way you can get it open more. Look, I have a 4 right here.
Extra move!
And then I don't see any more, but I can move this orange one.
Booster
And
ready.
look, my booster is ready, so I can use it. And you see it made those pop as well. Let's see. Oh, I can make a 4 here
Extra move!
as well. And then look, you can combine 2 power-ups if they are next to each other.
Extra move!
Wow, and that one did a 5 for me, which I think is pretty neat. Let me use the shuffle. Again, some of these shuffle and the hammer are free. You know, the other ones, they have a limited use.
Extra move! Opponent's turn.
Keep going. So it's almost the last round. So basically, they have 2 rounds to try to beat my score. So you're just seeing them go. It's good to like
Final round,
to
your
moves
turn.
before you
Booster
go.
ready.
I'm gonna activate my booster. that round. I know I'm gonna win. It's 150 points in
Opponent's
one
turn.
round. That takes a lot of luck. So we'll see what guest 77577 has to do.
Extra move.
Extra move. Yeah, that's not enough. You win, you all. Feel like a landslide win. So that's how the game goes. You play. As you play, you get new boosters. Look, color splash. This board needs a new paint job. Awesome. And that's how you go. You unlock more as you play. You get more power-ups. You learn how to, play the game, see what's out there. Yep, and look, what's new? I literally hit what's new. Thanks for updating. We've made Match Masters even better. There's a new event, new boosters, new game modes. That's a lot of fun. So I just wanted to show you all this game and for you to explore it to see what if you enjoy it. So that is Match Masters PvP Match 3. So I'm going to go ahead and start showing my screen again. And we'll move on to our next game. But again, I hope you all enjoyed that demo. Our next two will be a little more interactive, but I just wanted to show you all that one as well. So thank you all for being patient. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the chat, and I would appreciate that if you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing my screen again. And thank you for your patience, everyone. And our next game for today, is Solitaire Social. So Solitaire, slides. Solitaire gets social. Roll out the red carpet. The kings and queens have arrived. An exciting version of classic Solitaire where you can play live against other players. So, if you love Solitaire, this player versus player version will, hopefully have a lot of fun. Yep. And yeah, sometimes, you just have to keep playing, to keep learning, and to see what is out there. So, as long as you try, then that is great. So Solitaire Social, we're going to go to the App Store as normal, and you're going to type in, again, the name or the type of app that you would like to download. So Solitaire Social, and hit the search. And you see right here at the top right, Solitaire Social Classic game as well. So if I go here, I'm gonna open it. Again, same thing, you're gonna hit get, download the app so that way you can open it. And let's see what Solitaire Social has to offer. So again, it's loading up. And let's play some Solitaire. Okay, so this is what your home screen will look like. So it's pretty simple. You see at the top left, you have your settings, like gear icon. So I could do sound, no sound, etc. My messages or gifts that I got. And you see Hall of Fame, contest, pretty self-explanatory. So I'm gonna go ahead and play a game. So it's looking for someone to play. So we're playing against Chris T. And look, there's even an undo button where you can go back a turn and it says stay flawless. So look, I am guest 462, and then at the top is Chris. So basically whoever does all the suits in Solitaire first wins. You have to go A, 2, 3, etc. So, so yes, you see here we have the Solitaire board. So I can put a black 3 on the red 4. Any other moves? You all can unmute yourselves and assist if you'd like. I love
You can put the
Red
jack
queen.
on the queen.
Jack and the queen. 10
Good,
under the
good.
10
10 on the jack.
Yeah, good job. Let's see. Nope, no more moves for right now. So look at the top right, you see we have our deck of cards. You tap on it to then start a new card. So we can't do anything with that cube.
Nope.
8. Do we have a 9 red? Nope, no nines. 4. We don't have a black 5, so we cannot do that. 7.
Nope.
Come on, deck of cards.
But that with the jack.
10,
That with the
10,
jack.
yeah.
Good. Still can't do anything with that 7, so you have to keep going. 2. I wish we had an ace, y'all.
Would be
Can't
nice.
do anything. Yeah, can't do anything with that. It's okay. 6. Don't. I wish we had a 7 to place it on, but we don't. Keep going, queen. Can't do anything with the queen.
But that with the
9,
10.
yeah.
With the 9.
On the red 10.
Yeah.
Good. Now we wish we had that 8.
Coming up.
We can keep going. 7. Yeah. I know that's right, Gracie. Nope.
No.
Can't do anything with that. Oh, look, we got an ace. Great. I wish we had that 2. That 2 is like 3 cards behind us already.
Right.
So, oh well. Keep going. Let's see. 7. No 8s.
No.
Can't do that. A king. We don't have any space
No
for a
space.
king. Oh my goodness. Number 6.
No.
So like before, we don't have a 7. A king. No space.
No space.
No.
2, you got that.
On the 3.
Bring it under either one of the
Yeah, I wish it could be helpful. You know, that's not too helpful in the scheme of things, right? Because that ends it.
You should put it
Get
back
the
on
ace
there
of clubs.
because if you get the 2 of spades, you can use it.
Oh yeah, I mean, we can move. You can move it. I'm just dragging my finger, so
Yeah,
you can
leave that
move it
there.
whatever you'd like.
Yeah, because you get the ace of
leave it
clubs,
there.
you can move the 2 and the 3.
Yeah, there's that 8.
Put that with
Yeah,
the 9.
put it there.
Yeah, and we just keep going. There's a 9.
9,
Put
bring
it
it
with
down.
the- Yeah.
Yeah.
King, Jack.
No.
No queen to put it on. A 10.
No.
And it's
No.
3. We don't have a black 4. So look, you
Right.
see it on the deck of cards. You see we have the refresh. So what we can.
No, you got, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So look, new deck. Queen. Nope. 8. Yeah.
8, you
to
got
the
it.
8.
Yeah.
So you see how things are gonna come
Yeah.
up skippy for us, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're gonna keep going. 7. No.
Yeah,
we
put
can
that
put it-
in.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Now we just need a 6 somewhere, you all.
It's coming up.
Yep. You see.
Yeah.
Now put
We
that-
got some
put that-
already.
Put that 3 over here with that 4. Put that
Oh,
3
you're right
club
about
in there too with
you're
the
right
4.
about that.
Yeah.
We can do ace.
Yeah.
Good job. I didn't even see that myself, so that's really great. 2 on the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot do anything right now, right? We gotta keep
Nope.
going.
Mm-mm.
6.
No.
We don't have a red 7. You see,
Right.
look, the opponent, they were AFK. They were away from the keyboard. They just started playing.
They finished already?
No, you see, they just played a card, so I guess they were away
Oh.
from their device.
Okay, you
Put
got
that
7.
down,
You
put that
7.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. And then we're gonna keep going. 5.
No.
Nope.
Now you got to get that 6.
There we
No.
go. 7 on this 8.
Uh-huh.
I'm just looking at the bottom. I don't see any moves, but I don't want to miss anything.
But that's
See, that's
This-
6. Yeah.
Six.
The red
yeah,
five.
this
On the
5.
end.
This,
No, the one to the right. Straight left.
yeah,
You got
that
yeah,
right.
yeah.
No,
because
you
want
should
to
put
you
the
want to
5 on the
open
end because
cards.
put that
Yeah,
king
because
there.
you would have had room for a king.
Right, right. So either way is it can impact, but it's what you know,
Move to
whatever
6.
happens.
Move to 6.
Good.
Bring
And
that
then-
4
yeah.
of
Yeah.
Two.
spades down and move the 2 and the 3 red. Bring it back down. Do you do it that way? I play it that way. See the black 4 up there?
Undo it.
Yeah, bring it down under the red 5.
Put it up there with that.
And then take the 2 and
Oh, I
Take
can't
two
bring
and
it. I
three.
can't bring it down.
No,
You
you
can't
can't.
bring it
Oh, they
down
don't
in this
allow
game.
you.
Could have went on
Uh-uh.
the 7.
They don't. I wish they did. That would have been cool. But,
Move the deuce
back
on
on
the
the 3.
Move the deuce.
The 6 went on the
Move the deuce
7.
on the 3 o'clock.
Can you
Can you
Move
bring
the
Put
that?
the
diamond.
three of club up
Can
to
you
the
not
deuce
bring
club.
down
No,
the
just the
four
three.
Yep,
of
two. Yep,
spades
two. Yep,
Yes.
down to
here's the
the
jack.
five?
No, he
Yep.
said no, Thomas, you can't do that.
I
Yeah,
can
you
do it
can't
on my
move.
Yes, he
regular.
can. He can
Yeah,
put
You
the,
can.
yeah, each game
he
is going to
could
be a
put
little
that three up
different.
there.
So I cannot do that right now. I wish I
Not in
could.
that game, he
Yeah,
can't do it.
king. Yeah, king. Nope. Nope. No king. No king. Jack. 10. I could put the
Put
10.
the 10.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Let's keep going. There's the 3. And look, we have to restart our deck again. Oh, look. Now if we come up with the king, we're able to move it. 6. Oh, yeah, we can
Put
move
the
it.
6.
Yeah,
Yeah. One more, another queen. 5.
Put the
Yeah.
5 there.
under the
And then I
6.
can move the
Yeah.
4.
4.
Bring the 4. Queen,
jack.
put the
Put the
jack.
jack over there.
Yeah,
Let's, yep, there's the king.
Put king.
yeah. But you
There's
got
Queen.
a
there's
need
the
a
black
queen.
king. So
Okay,
now,
move
yeah,
this.
there we
Queen.
go.
Yeah.
Put the queen
Yeah.
on that king. And put that jack.
Mhm, Jack.
What I want you to figure out is which of them.
Black 9
Yeah.
under 10.
Put
Yeah,
the
good. Let's make sure our TVs are
Yeah,
turned off. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's keep going. I don't see any moves. Let's keep going. There's
You
the
could put
king.
that 4. You could have put that 4 back down and moved that 3.
Can't do it, he said in this game.
No, in this game you can't move it back down. I wish you
Right.
could.
Oh.
Yep, queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep going. No king. Jack. Yeah, we can put the jack
Yeah.
right
Yep.
here. Wow.
Put the 2 on the.
Oh, look, you're out of turns. We're kind of stuck. So look, it says use
Ran.
magic to continue. Oh, look, it just started at 2. Oh, look, you all. We were gonna move, but
I
because of the game, yeah, because of the
Like
power
7
up.
and 8. Are you out of time?
No, we're playing
Okay.
against the person. So look, we're Obi-Wan. Look, it says your opponent's out of turns. So there we go.
Yep.
Yep.
I
So
played
we
these
won,
games.
you all. That's a lot of fun, you all. Let's do one more, and we could see now that we got accustomed to it, we can play one more time. But the other person, they were really slow.
Yeah.
So we got it. So one more time, you all. Oh, Mr. Harold said we beat the French.
Said what?
Mr. Harold said we beat the French in the chat because the other guy was French apparently. So
Yeah, okay.
here it says use the magnet to automatically send cards to the foundations. Let's see. Can we do anything? Yes, we can. We can put the 9 on here.
Yes.
And we could put which one, the red or the black
The
king?
king. Either one.
Okay, the red one. Yeah, the red one. No, because the red one only has one card.
Has one
underneath it,
card,
so we
yeah.
can mix.
Okay.
So that's good. Whoever said that, love it. Now, yeah, 8.
Eight on the
Like
9.
7 on the 8. And look,
Under the
the
9, take the 8 under. Yeah.
and
Move
then the
that king.
Yeah. And look, we got an ace, lucky ace.
Yeah.
Look, now we have to draw, right?
Yep.
Right.
No more thing. Oh, look, lucky
Queen.
Queen. Let's hope for another good one. Come on. Money.
Blackjack.
No.
Blackjack.
8.
No.
Nope. Can't do anything with the 8.
Jack.
Nope. Nothing with
No.
the jack. Again, in this
Jack.
game, it's opposite
Jack.
moves.
With that
So
jack
it
and
has-
move that
so-
10.
Move the
10.
10.
Use the other
10.
king.
Yeah.
Move the 10.
King, the heart.
Do it. Yeah.
Move this one.
Yeah.
There,
you can
just
put
remember, y'all.
under
Some of these
Okay.
card games, it has, the color doesn't matter. But this game, in this solitaire version, the color
Black and
it has
red.
to be black and
The
red.
color
you know.
does matter.
Yeah, but some games it doesn't. Just like
Yeah,
Tri-Peak
you can do all-
Solitaire or the other one, it doesn't matter. So just
Six
keep that in
under
mind when you're
six.
playing these
Seven.
games.
Six down.
We're so lucky today in this
Mm.
game. I know that's right. We got to keep going. Yeah,
Put the
we can
3
put
on
the
the
3
4.
on the 4. Yeah. Let's keep going. Nope, nothing with the 9, right?
No.
Oh look, lucky
Ace.
ace. Yeah,
Okay.
I love the aces in the deck because we're gonna get to them
Mhm.
anyway, right? Yeah. So let's keep going. 5. No.
Yes.
red-
5
oh,
on the
yes.
6.
On the 6.
Yes. And
Then
then the
4 on the
4.
6.
Yeah.
So you can, it's really easy. You can either drag it or tap it, and it makes it really easy. Let's
Another
see.
ace.
Yeah, I wish we could get another one. Let's keep going.
So
5.
pay attention to the board, you just didn't need blacks down here now.
Yeah, I know, right? Look at all the
You wanna
red
open
pieces
that
we got.
window? Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah,
No.
red, black 6. Nope.
That's not
nothing.
crazy because she.
Thank you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
So this is gonna happen quite a bit, you know, when we're kind of, you know, you see the whole thing is filled on the left, so it's gonna be
Nope.
a second. Nope, no jack.
No.
10,
No.
nope.
No.
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 And let's make sure TVs and cell phones are silenced. Thank you.
No.
No 6.
No.
6. 7.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
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 Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, you
I
need
don't
to-
think it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter
No,
which
it
one you
doesn't
put it
matter.
on. So I'll put on the left just to make it easier for myself. There's
you
yeah,
get
Then you get that
4,
4, 3.
and then a
Move to
3.
Yeah,
Oh look,
2.
yes.
Good.
We
Put that
yep,
10.
you see it doesn't pull you
9 under the
automatically.
10.
Move
going
that
to
10,
Yeah.
put that 9 on the 10, put that 8,
Mhm.
put the 8 on the 9.
8 up the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah, the 8.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Love it. Yep. No black 8, so got to keep
Let's
going, right?
draw.
No,
Let's
nothing
draw.
else. Yeah. Let's draw. No, that's
No.
right. Yeah. Nope.
No.
Yes.
8
Yeah.
under the 9.
Put that
Mhm.
8. Put
And
the
look, now
7.
we
under
can
the
put,
8.
7.
yeah, we
Yeah.
can put the 7. We need a 6 somewhere.
Like it.
You're going to
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
It's coming
I,
up soon.
I saw it one
Yep.
time.
So now
Yeah,
we
so
got to redraw. So let's keep going. 8. And we need
No.
no. We already got it.
Put that
Jack.
jack.
Jack
Jack
on
on the queen.
And now the 10, right?
Huh?
Oh, I wish that's a red
No,
10.
that's
Oops.
That's red.
I
You
know.
can't
You
do
see,
it.
when you try to do it, it doesn't allow you
it'll
to
jump
do it.
back. Yeah.
No,
Mhm.
it's in the
Yeah. Nope. No
No.
10.
Nope.
Nope. 5. Nope.
No.
No.
There you go.
Well,
Black
There you
6.
go.
Yes.
That's what we needed. Now
Then
we
you
can
have to
move to
red
5.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
2.
Take the 2.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Let's draw again. I don't, it's good to take a second, you don't have to rush through everything, right? It's good to, if you have in this type of game, you can, take a second just to review your board.
Mhm.
Because,
No.
if you make, so nope. Let's keep going.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
7, black 7 on the red 8. I wish we had now we need a
Red
red
6.
Let's keep going. 10,
Yes.
we can
Yeah.
do that, and now we can move
9.
to
Do this.
9.
Yeah.
Now,
Look at
yeah,
red
5.
6.
More
Bring it
than
under
10.
7.
Move it over here.
The
Move
6
it over
under the
here.
7.
6.
Put the 6 on the 7.
Yeah,
Ace.
and the queen.
Put a 10.
Yeah, 2.
2. Yeah.
Yeah,
Put a
4.
10.
yeah.
Put
4
that-
high.
put
Move the
that-
10 to the jack.
Good.
4 high.
Thank you.
Move the
Thank
4
you.
high.
Yeah,
Move-
good. Thank you, Miss Doris. And let's just keep drawing. There.
Jack. Yeah.
Yeah, 10.
10.
Yeah.
King.
King right
King.
there.
And
Queen.
then look,
That's
we
the
win.
game. That's
We
it.
win.
Got it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, look, one more. We gotta keep drawing the deck.
Yeah.
CC does it for you automatically. What? You see the opponent, they couldn't even, they only got to 3 of one of them.
We must be playing against a child.
Oh, I don't know. Well, hey, it's 34 versus 1, so I don't think that's. No,
He is.
I'm just kidding you all. So you see, when you keep playing, you just continue to add to your score. You continue to unlock. So if I played one more game, I'll get a chest with whatever in it and such. So yeah, it's a pretty fun game, and really appreciate you all participating.
all the time.
Wasn't that a lot of fun?
It eases your mind.
Play
Solitaire
one more and see can we get
Yes,
the chess.
yes, ma'am. Oh, I wish we could. We're running out of time, but I really
you ran out
appreciate
of
you all
time?
coming on. So yeah, thank you so much. Our last game for today is Word Up, and it's a high flying word puzzle. You can complete satisfying brain testing word puzzles to fuel your balloon and soar into space. Play by yourself and take your time or face online opponents and prove your intelligence. We're all intelligent though, but yeah, just as a fun way to, just test our brain with some words. So yeah, again, it's called Word Up. This is what the icon looks like. I love the aesthetic of the game. I think it's pretty neat. So in the App Store, you're gonna go to the search. Again, you always hit the search. And then I'm gonna hit it again. And I'm going to type in Word Up. And it's going to be here on the left-hand side. So usually, the apps do come up, with the first few, but you're going to have to scroll a little bit. And it's here on the left-hand side. It says Word Up. And again, as always, you can see a little bit about the app or a preview. So you can see kind of how the game is fleshed out. You can see some reviews, etc. So again, you're going to get it, download it, and you're going to open it. So let's go ahead and open it. Brainstorm. And again, look, so pretty simple interface. At the top right, you see it kind of have your rankings or your play center. The gear icon looks like settings, so you can mute different things like the sound effects. If you see SFX, that means sound effects. And then haptic is kind of like the vibration. So look, there's a solo mode and there's a, excuse me, a battle mode. So you can, play against others, right? So look, I can do matchmaking. So I'll go back and do that in a second, but I'm gonna go to my home and let's play a solo version. So look, it's all about finding the word. So let's see, there's one by itself. So that's gonna be, the hardest one in a sense to find. So let me just think of some words. And then after I show you all, then we'll, have fun together. Bran. Oh, good, I got that on the first try. Barn, ran. Again, you have some hints. Like this word, three-letter word ends in A. Let's see, bra, let's see, yeah, bar. Other three-letter word starts with B, ban. We haven't done that yet. And look, end. So it could be nap, right? So you keep going again.
Diamonds on my neck.
Yeah. So again, advertisements. Make sure you hit the done, the X. This one, I have to wait for a second. You see the X comes up at the top right. And there you go. So again, I try to find apps that don't have any or as little ads. So, it's all about just taking a second to get out of it. So I'm gonna hit solo again, one more time. And then look, this one has a 5-letter word. So I already think of it off the bat, it's saved. You can hit the shuffle button on the left to shuffle the letters, or you can spend some coins, which you can see how many you have at the top left to have a hint. Save, we just did saved, right? Base, C, yeah, C, nope, no, that's not it. Sad, yep, that's it. So even if it's a word, it may not appear here on the board, right? Let's see, middle D. ADE, is that a word? No. EAD, no, that doesn't even fit. Let's see. What could it be, you all? I'm drawing a blank. Eds, EDZ, or ads, ADS. There you go. So sometimes it takes a second. You really have to think, what is the 3-letter word that starts in the middle with that letter? And the middle is good because it really, when you think about words, only so many words can start with in the middle with D that are 3 letters, right? So yeah, this time you all can unmute and let's see if we can get this together. So, any suggestions?
Loved.
Loved. Yeah, good job. That's the 5-letter word. Mhm.
O,
Oh, love.
OLD.
Yeah.
Doe.
Mm-hmm.
Love.
DOE.
Dove. Dove.
Yeah.
Dove.
Dove. Mm-hmm.
Old.
LED.
Oh.
LED. LED, LED.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then what's this last one right here, you all?
Dole.
Yeah, DOLE.
D-O-L-E.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
Dole.
Good job. Love it, you all. So you see, yep, now. Yeah, let's just make sure our TVs and cell phones are silenced, please. Just heard a TV in the background. Thank you so much. Solo, one more time. Let me get some help, you all.
This.
Yes.
This.
Yeah, this.
This.
Just. I thought Mr. Harold, I thought you were in the game. No.
SIT. SIT.
Sit.
Oh, let's see.
TIS. Nope.
TISA.
HIS, his.
Sight.
Mhm.
Sight.
Yep. Sight.
Sight.
SIGHT. Good.
HIT.
Yep.
Sigh.
Hit. Good.
H
Yep.
I
SIG.
Okay.
ITS.
Yes, ma'am.
ITS.
ITS.
Yeah.
Love you all. Same thing. Advertisement comes up.
Christmas.
Okay, you just got to take it. I know the ads could be for anything, right? You see the fast forward button appeared here on the left. I'm gonna hit that, and then I'm gonna wait. You know, when this happens, don't panic. You all just gotta look to see what's on the screen. I see done here at the top left, and then at the top right, I see a little arrow. So I'm gonna tap on that. Yeah. So yeah, the more you play, the higher you go. So now we did the solo. Now we're going to do the battle. So look, you can do matchmaking, where it can find an opponent, but it looks like that no one's online right now. But you can play against others by hitting select room, and look, you can even hit new room and start a room. So if I hit WTA, like I named it like that, it doesn't matter. And then that way, when someone else comes on the game and they go into that battle section, they can then play against each other. So if I wanted to play against one of you all, I can do that. So look, it says 2 players. It said 2 players online, but I guess they got off the game. But I just wanted to show you all that. So look, the game actually is there. So if I was on there and someone else came on, I could then play, against that person. So just wanted to show you all that. We did it last time when we did, and that was a lot of fun. So hopefully you all can then, play either with yourself or with others. So let's do one more round.
Cat.
Cat.
C-A-R-T.
Heart.
C-A-R-T.
Car.
Track.
C-A-R-T.
Nope. Let's
T-R-A-C-T.
T-A-R.
Track.
A-C-T. A-C-T. Act.
Act. Nope. That's another reason. That's a word, but it's not there. Yeah, art.
Okay.
Yep, good.
Okay. Rat. R-A-T. No.
Good.
Somebody said
T-R-A-C-T.
T-R-A-C-T. Somebody said that.
Yes,
C-T.
TRAC, track.
Yeah, I heard somebody
Good
say
job,
that.
you all. I know that's right, you all. You on it like white on rice. So let's do just one more, you all. It's a lot of fun. What's the 5-letter word? I think that's pretty easy.
Cloud.
Or there's actually
Cloud.
2. There's 2. There's 2 of them in here. Cloud. That's one of them. What's the other one?
Loud.
Loud.
Or loud. Or any other ones too?
C-O-D.
C-O-U-L-D.
C-O-U-L-D.
Yeah, good, right? Good job.
Good.
Mm.
Loud.
Duo.
COLD, cold.
Yep, duo. Yep, cold. Good. And then one more that ends in a C. What is that?
DOC, Doc.
Yep, dog. Yep. What's up, doc?
DOC. Oh yeah, that was good. That was
Yeah, yeah.
good. Yeah.
So yeah, so as you keep playing, it gets just a little more difficult each time, but that's good because literally training your brain. So that was
Yes.
a lot of fun, you all. So thank you so much. So at this point, we're gonna have our overview and discussion. So I have some questions for you all. If you just want to share how you felt about today or answer one of these questions, I would love to hear from you before we end. So, what is one new fact that you learned today about PvP games? What app or apps are you interested in trying out? What are your favorite types of games? In the player versus player realm, but it could be anything. And how can playing games, with others and online can positively impact your daily life? So again, would love to hear from a few of you. And again, we have our lunch club with Ronald talking about sports today at 12 o'clock. And we also have our module 4 today at 1:30 p.m. So make sure y'all come on for that, especially, well, the other ones as well. But module 4, we haven't done that because of the holidays in a bit. So it's a good time to review and to come on as well. So I see we have 4 hands out. Let's, see if we can, I have about 5-10 minutes or so. So I would appreciate, all your hands. So first up is Miss Doris. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Alex?
Good. I hope you enjoyed today.
I like to try out both of them. I like both of them. And solitaire is my favorite game anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I used to play the Spider Solitaire on my one of the first computers I ever used, because that didn't require internet. So when I was just out and about, I would play a lot of Spider Solitaire. So, that the game just brings back a little bit of nostalgia for me. So
And I also like the word game because it makes you concentrate on your moves when picking up
Yes.
words. So those are the things I like.
Yes, ma'am. Especially in that word game, you got to drag your finger to make the word, but it's also important to look at the board so you can kind of get hints on what the word is. What it starts with, or what it ends with. What's the middle? You got to use all of your tools at your disposal to to get the result that you want. Right?
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Alex.
Oh, no problem, Ms. Doris. Thanks for coming on, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Yeah, don't forget to lower your hand. Next up is Anne. Hi, Anne. How are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good this morning. I like the word games because I was looking at something about adults getting in our age to keep our brains active, and I also like solitaire.
Mm-hmm.
That of solitaire was kind of interesting. I might try that one out and see. But I like all the word games. They make you think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a
Yeah.
lot of the word games that you've already introduced us to, I play Scrabble every day. In fact, I got 4
Yes.
games going right now.
Oh, I yes, I'm so happy that you're utilizing it. It makes you have fun, makes you happy, and it also, keeps your brain right and keeps you sharp, and it's a lot of fun, and you don't have to play it for long. I play that word game sometimes, but I play it for 5 or so minutes, maybe it's 10 minutes or so, and just that little bit of time each day or so can really add up with, keeping everything going, right?
And that game words, it's like a serenity game, and they have a lot of mixed up words that you got to put together, and they give
Mm-hmm.
you a category. I didn't know I knew that much about flowers.
Yeah, I love the little mini games within the games, right?
Yeah.
I wish I could show some of them in the games today, But when you keep playing, things unlock, which is a lot of how a lot of games are. So, the more you play, the more different things that can happen
Yeah.
and can occur, which is a lot of fun.
Well, thank you, sweetie. Have a good day and be
Oh,
blessed and be safe.
oh, thank you. You as well, and thank you so much for sharing. And you have a great rest of your day as well.
Oh, okay.
Love it, you all. I'm glad you're having fun. Hi, Brenda. How are you?
I'm good, Alex. How are you?
Good, good.
Well, Alex, my favorite types of games are word games. I have Scrabble, Words with Friends. I have that Word Up app on my iPad.
I
So
know. We played
I
against each other.
I got a lot of word games. And then the games that impact you are the ones that keep you thinking, keep your mind moving. So that's
Yes,
what
ma'am.
I like those type of games. And then I like the word games where it'll show you a word and you can see how many words you can make from that word. I like
Yeah,
that's a good one as
yeah.
well. I don't know if they have that on here on that app. I don't even know what you would call it. So, but
Well,
yeah.
in a way, like, we did Boggle last week. So, that's kind of how Boggle works. You have those letters, but you have
Oh,
to
okay,
arrange it. But
Boggle. Okay.
on Scramble, word scramble, I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like in the news, I don't know, a newspaper, like those, those type of games, right? So it's like a word
Yeah.
unscramble or such. So I'm pretty sure if you go on the App Store, there will be many of those kinds.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games we haven't explored. So hopefully, later on this month, it's I'll be creating something or some other kind of games, especially word games. Since you all like word games, maybe I haven't done a lesson specifically on those, so
Right.
I'll get that done for you all.
Okay,
And present
but you
it
know
soon.
what? It's not a unscrambled. Not I know what you're speaking of, but say the word overview. Like how many words can we get from that word? It gives you a word, and you can make up as many words as you can from that one word.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I think I get what you get here, but
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's not like unscramble because I've seen that unscramble the word, the letters are all mixed up.
Yeah.
But
that just goes to show there's so many different kinds. Each game is going to be a little different. Even with the card game,
yeah.
you can't take the thing from the already put pile, right? So each game is
Right,
going to be
right.
a little different. So it's good that whenever you open or when any of you open these apps, they have a tutorial or something of that nature to come up to then show you how to play or to navigate that certain game, right?
But I told you I play cards, so I know how to do solitaire, rummy, spades, bid whist, a lot of games. So
yeah.
yes. So I've been around games a lot. So, but good presentation. I enjoyed it, Alex.
Oh, thank you so much, Brenda, and you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah. Next up is Geraldine. Hi, Geraldine. How are you?
Hello, Alex. Hi. Well, I like card games. I'm good at card games. And then I need to do more word games. Oh, but what I was going to say about card games before I get to word games, I used to, before they had computers, I used to play solitaire by myself with a deck of cards. I
Yes,
did that
ma'am.
for years. And then, of course, we have the computers now. But I could do better with word games. I can do better than I do because I don't play them enough. If I played them enough, I could think of more words.
Yes, ma'am.
So, but I need to get into that more. But the first game you played today, I can't think of the name of it. I never did get the gist of that. Well, I got the gist of it, but I can't mash masters. I
it's all about playing. This game in particular, you know, there is a tutorial. I was having some issues with it, but you know, some of these games like this, I just saw it. I didn't even read. I just downloaded it and then I just tried it out. And then, you know, either you like it or you don't. So
I
you
didn't
know,
figure out how to do it. If I knew
yeah.
exactly what to do, I would enjoy it. It seems like a lot of fun.
Well, you don't know everything in life before you do it, right? So it's just all
Yeah,
about trying it out and then seeing
trying
what
and
comes, you know?
experimenting.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there's not a manual for everything in life. I wish there was, right? But
Right, 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 right,
if you had known everything before where you got today, then you wouldn't be here, right? So
right.
you
Exactly.
know, I understand how you feel in a way, Mr. Allen, but that's how you gotta kind of try new things and you
Gotta
know,
try new stuff. Yeah,
I'll
that's it. I need to try new things. That's it.
yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
So it's all about going to the app store and just, hey, just if you want to do more word games, literally go in the app store and search word games
Yeah,
and then try them out. You're not going to know what each and every one is and
right,
until you get in there and see what comes up, right?
right,
So
right,
that's just
right.
my advice to you today, Miss Gerald.
Okay. Well, thank you.
No problem. You have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Hmm. Next up is Miss Hill. How are you today?
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you. Thank you. I love all the card games. I'm so used to playing games with the regular decks of cards.
I
I know
know.
I just not adjusting on the iPad. Gotta get used to it on the iPad now since I got
Yes,
involved with the
ma'am.
senior training program. But
Mm-hmm.
basically used to work with the card with the cards, you know, with
Yes,
different types of
ma'am.
games. Yeah, just gotta get familiar with the on the iPad. But I love it. But I'm watching everything you're doing and try to do the best I can because I be at work and I'm working 12-hour shift and it's kind of
Yes,
hard
ma'am.
try to maintain. I'm sorry.
Oh no, no, don't be sorry, Miss Hill. No, I love your resilience for still coming on and still, you know, all that. So of course, you know, I started off, you know, when I was younger, you know, with just the physical card games. Just so I always have a love for those, but you know,
Oh,
as well, just I do both. I still have my deck of Uno cards. I still have a deck of playing cards. You know, when I'm with friends in person, I do play those sometimes. But you know, I also like to play, you know, Uno or something even on the iPad. So it's just all about doing it a little bit and just trying one new thing out or learning one new thing a day. And when you know think about it in you know a couple days or months or whatever afterwards, you will realize what you learned. But just one new thing a day can really help you out with a busy schedule.
oh, thank you for working with us and show us all the types of unique things that's on the senior iPad.
Oh well, I appreciate you, Miss Brenda, and you have a great
Yes,
rest of your day.
thank you, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Last but not least is Yvonne. And then we'll have our break. Hi, Yvonne. How are you
Oh, good
today?
morning. Good morning,
Good
Alex.
morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Um, I'm lowering my hand, but anyway, it's not allowing me to do that. But anyway, I love Wheel of Fortune television program.
Yes, ma'am.
And if I were planning to be a contestant, I would practice with the Word Up app before going on because it's the same, you know, concept.
Mm-hmm.
They give you some letters and you have to, you know, fill them in with the phrase, maybe an event, something in the kitchen, whatever the theme, the topic might be. So I would
Yeah.
practice, yeah, I would practice Word Up. And
Oh, yes.
yeah,
It's
thank
so
you so
fun and
much.
simple. Oh, no problem,
Absolutely.
Yvonne. No problem. At one point, if I look at, you know, I have the screen of apps that we did. We actually did cover like some apps that were inspired from game shows. So we did that lesson a few months ago. So
Oh,
I'll do
yeah.
that session. I'll do that session again. So just make sure you check out your daily email for that. And Wheel of Fortune is one of those games. So you can of course
Oh, yeah.
practice with the words, but there are also apps or games that are inspired by the beloved shows of the past. So I'll be sure to do that soon as well.
Okay, thank you. And this has nothing to do with the games, but the governor of Maryland said yesterday that the only team that could beat the Ravens is the Ravens. And that's exactly what happened.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
That's
wow.
what people are saying. They beat themselves yesterday. So somebody said, I give the Ravens credit for being able to beat themselves.
Oh my gosh. Well, I just can't wait for 12 o'clock, Yvonne, to hear about the sports. Because, the Super Bowl coming up, these games that just happened, I've been seeing it all over in the news and the internet and such. So I'd love to see you on then as well.
Yes, I plan to listen. Ronald is so good with that. So I know he's got a mouthful about yesterday's games.
Oh, Miss Tom, he's on right now. So he heard your compliment, and he does a great job. I wouldn't be able to do that. So I'm grateful to have such a sports fanatic and a aficionado in our program. So, but I'm glad you enjoyed today, Yvonne. I hope you try some of the apps out, and you have a great rest of your day as well. Okay.
Thank you, Alex.
No problem. Bye-bye. So thank you all so much for coming on to today's advanced session. That was so interactive, so fun. That's what it's all about in these sessions. These morning sessions, they really, are a time for us to have fun together, learn something new, and just, put a smile on our faces. So I really appreciate you all coming on to today's session. Again, we have our much anticipated lunch club for today at 12. So of course I start a little bit earlier than that. So make sure you all come on. Of course, a lunch club will end at 1 o'clock. So just keep that in mind, you all, 1 p.m. And then we'll have a module at 1:30 with Zion. So if I don't see you all later on today, I hope you have a great Monday, and I'll see you all tomorrow as well. So thanks so much. And you all have a great rest of your morning. And have a great day.
Alex, you do the same.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex.
Thanks,
Have a
Alex.
blessed day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Thank you all so much for participating. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming on.
All right.
You too.
All right, Mr. Mickey.